Ignite your savers, Cloud City. And welcome on back to another episode on Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Picking up where we left off, it's that Cloud guy again, and we ready to progress. So we have the choice with the men here, right, to take the tablets either to Denholm or to Maggot. I'm going to trust Maggot in this situation. Same thing with this side quest here. You either take him to Denholm or take him to Maggot. So we're going to find our way to Maggot, which I think he's this one.
Nice to see you.
To me, I definitely think Denholm. It's more, the side of, ouch, ooh, wow, that hurt. Definitely on the side of Camelot. I don't know about siding with all that, so let's go with Maggot. Seems like a trusty Maggot. Let's get my boys out. Boys been just chilling. They've been chilling in their Pokeballs. What? You're not dead? Oh, that's why I hit one of you. Cute. My boys didn't even have to bark or anything. They're just out for my mana regen. That's literally it. So we did do one side quest chain. We did get to the hospital. Back up to, what do you want to call it? The hospital has a future, because it was on the verge of shutting down. It was basically just a bunch of, like, fetch me side quests. Go here, get me this, give me that, bring it back. Yada, yada, yada. So, we, went ahead and did all that off episode. Oh yeah, that's right. You're a shop too. It's an amulet. Summon battle mage. I found that. Kind of want to buy both of those. Anything to sell from the stash? I mean, I could go through a lot of this stuff, but yeah. I'm honestly just not. I don't think I'm gonna worry about either one of them right now. If I buy them, it's just gonna make me broke, and I don't want to be broke. But, Maggot.
The lost knowledge of lost people. Rotting. I've often wondered if these scrolls. I only knew they existed, hidden away. My old master once planned to retrieve them, but, well, as for me, I've long known that a burning curiosity can easily lead to immolation. Thank you for bringing them to me. Now we can keep each other company. It's
Just gonna burn through his dialogue here.
who? Oh, so that Really? All right. Back by my incredible. Sometime. Yeah, what? There. You see.
Concoction for the curse? Oh, there's his, that's for that with arms wide open quest. I was wondering about that. But anyway, back to this.
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
Oh, and we hatched our egg too. Yeah, little bro. Likes chilling, hanging with us. I need to meet him by the Menhir. He's not that far. It's just right there anyway. Wait. I'm still at a loss. I don't know if I like this better than Avowed.
If I just stay.
I mean, Avowed was definitely more polished,
Help a soul out on your journey.
but yeah, I don't know.
Nice to see you.
Because neither one really, I mean, like, the characters tended in Avowed grew on you more than the characters in this do. Because, like, you're really just jumping from place to place. You're not really, oh, there's that shield. I want to see what happens if they get mad at me.
This is my shield, but there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close. Maybe it's the Menhir. Maybe it needs something from us.
So I have to wait until nighttime, he said. Oh, rust. Bloop. Let's go like 10 o'clock.
You doing okay?
Uh-huh. Where's... You need to find the real shield of Palamedes, which contains a part of Arthur's soul. Wait, what? I was to say, who the fuck can see me? Oh. Damn. There it is. We just broke in. There's absolutely nothing here. Maybe is it not like late enough? Problem. Hi, little fella.
It worked.
There it is.
I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right? You don't look too well, eh?
Man, I got knocked the fuck out. What the hell? What happened? Decide who holds Kunak's reins and who never will again.
The Minhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Kornak will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Minhir belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Kornak, and not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Exactly,
Of all
dude.
times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
Oh,
What?
no shit.
So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Kurnacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
He gave me that really look.
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Minhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return. People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins. I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest. Then there's Erfur,
Oops.
a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, you might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Kunakt. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters. Thank you. And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Cornard.
Quest completed, and here, right? Grail cycle. Maybe Nyante can be persuaded to join Lord Yavin on his quest for the Holy Grail. I can speak to here and try to convince him to join Lord Yavin's expedition, and then back.
The less attention, the better. Ah, you need something?
I was gonna see if Broham was here to do that other quest. Which one was it? This one? Let's just keep pressing main. Is Maggot already back at his house? Yeah, of course he is. Okay, so we got two people to talk to in Connacht, it looks like? Or is one not? Well, no, okay, they're both in Connacht. And then the other one's on the outskirts of Connacht. I was like, how do I get up there? He's probably snoozing.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Manir. Yvain can count on me. After everything that's happened, I see now that this is the right path.
Oh yeah, Nyante joined.
Tell Yvain I'll join him on this holy mission. May the Orm...
It's funny that none of like the NPCs are like freaking out about the little pet that we have. Thank you. At least one of them will be like, "What the hell is that thing? It's got 3 eyes." Ooh, this is going to... Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, that wasn't as bad. It looks like we're passing out real quick. Ooh, this guy, I don't know if he will.
Beor is still wet behind the ears, and his heart is barely beating. Until I'm sure he can handle things, I can't leave him on his own.
You're just in time. I remember I managed each more. I'm forward. It's easier. Doesn't be. You've seen what even before. The men, perhaps. I just want.
Okay.
So far, there's a legend about the Stone Warden. Sadly. Well, since the Stone Ward, Adalriata said I was planning to ask. Come back if you.
Okay, so I have to do this before I can recruit him. But real quick, I still have that marker up by Maggot. Yeah, we'll go check out Maggot. I'm sure Maggot will join us, unless if he's got a side quest that I didn't do. Kinda seems like how it works, you know? You expect stuff from us. Well, make sure you do our side quest first. It's kind of been the running theme of the game. All right, buddy.
Really? What for? Ah, and he sent you. You know, recent events have really given me a lot. Turns out the world isn't ending after all. Besides, I have this feeling that Lady joining the holy mission. Tell Yvain.
Hell yeah. So we got Maggot to join. Now I just need to do this quest to get that guy a new heart. And it will... Okay, let's see here. Where's it? The heart that defies. Bior mentioned the Stone Warden's smithing techniques. I should talk to Bior. He'll probably tell me how to craft what we're looking for here. Oh, definitely thought I was gonna be able to jump into a... Those are my horses. I still had health. Come on. I still had a quarter of a health bar. Bah. Bah. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Always yours like way the fuck down south. That right? Yeah, you're right. I just do that. I have plenty of cobweb. That fast travel there. Hey guys, how are you? Let's get you guys out.
We may be in for a fight. We may be in for a fight.
How did that miss? Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. We're both dead.
I see.
Oh, you're not. No, you are.
You're welcome.
I level up though. Nine to strength. Boop, 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 boop. Over here. They're working that way. What am I doing? Love this spell. Only we could get 2 of them, that'd be crazy. Just nuking everything.
Oh, so I didn't know our stories had traveled so far. The Camelosians prefer to call us heartless beasts only capable of destruction. But I suppose a tale about creating a heart in the fires of a forge is something only another blacksmith would believe and appreciate. So, that Beor, tell me about him.
He lost his heart to a fae. He got it back, but it's weak.
Aye, that's the way of it. A heart given to those creatures is never whole when it returns. If it returns at all, they drain every joy, every spark, leaving what's left little more than a brittle husk. I'm sorry your friend bears that burden. He used iron, didn't he? Iron's too brittle. Steel's no better. It's cold, lifeless. To forge a heart, you need metal that is alive. You need a metal that will sing as your heart sings when you see the smile of a loved one. Twice. Once for a man whose wife's heart had been frozen. The other, well, it beats in my beloved's chest as his beats in mine. Both forged in the same fire, bound to the forge as much as to each other. Aye, it's the only metal fit for such a task. But weird steel alone isn't enough. It must be woven with ethereal cobwebs, threads that will give the heart its strength. Bring me those and I'll forge the heart. After that, it will need to be filled. But that task will fall to you.
I need one weird stone. Where do I get a weird stone? Alright guys, so I didn't have the weird stone, but I did go ahead and well, I paused it so you guys didn't have to see me run, fast travel, come back here, go to the Blood Lake, swim down, go into the cave, go to the back of the cave, grab the weird stone, swim back out, come back up, fast travel back, and then run all the way back. Like, just, I paused the recording so you guys didn't have to experience all that, so just a lot of time wasted. So we got the weird stone. Let's talk to Kafur.
Good. Give me a moment to find the right song.
And create a heart for that blacksmith.
Here, your friend will have a strong, beautiful heart. At least in terms of craftsmanship. The rest is up to you. The art is just an empty vessel. It needs to be filled to start beating.
Okay. Filled with what?
Life, of course. A heart must be full of life to start beating.
So I need to kill things?
But we'll talk about that when you return. No, of course not. You can fill it with the laugh of creatures you kill, but you can pour some of your own life into the art. It'll weaken you, sure, but I'd say some sacrifices are... Besides, I believe it will give you another kind of strength, something far more valuable than what you've lost. Then he'll have a cold lump of steel. If you want to fill it up with the energies of things you kill, just hold it up when you fight. It will collect life, and at some point, will give you a sign that it's beating again. Either way.
Give 30 max health? Oh my... Dude, I barely have health to begin with. It's gonna leave me with 100 health. Yeah, that's gonna leave me with 101 HP. I'm not doing that, dude. So I get to run around, hold his heart, and I need to kill 15 monsters. We could do that. That's quick. You're still fueled, so that's good. Right here, actually, we have quite a few monsters that go right in here. So let's go boop. Should be fairly quick. We go into the Red Death Zone. Should be
Nice to see you.
really quick. He said I'll get a reward, but okay, hold on. I want to look it up because I want to see what kind of reward that we get. Let's see. Give yours heart, health, or not. Tainted Grail. He said we would be rewarded, but I want to know what the reward is before. Check right here. Oh no, okay. So if we kill monsters, he will initially appear better, but will slowly descend into madness. Later, okay, so convincing a viewer not to use the heart. Trust your judgment initially, later he'll be angry and bitter towards denying him a new heart. There are otherwise no direct consequences for the player's character. Sacrificing for the heart with your own energy. This action permanently reduces your max HP by 30 points. It provides Bjor with a warm heart and triggers a new quest for materials to craft a unique hammer. Bjor will give you this hammer, which has a chance to stun enemies on critical or heavy hits. If you decline his subsequent proposal, he becomes heartbroken and is no longer a merchant, but you keep the hammer. If you accept his proposal and marry him, he will occasionally give you iron ore. What the fuck? According to other players, a suggested approach is to initially fill the heart with monster souls and persuade Bjor not to use it. Yeah, because that 30 HP is a lot. But I mean, that'll keep the shop open though, right? If we tell him not to use it. Yeah, because if I don't, we'll lose the shop. Okay. We'll just do a quick fill up with this. We're already at 9. If I was going strength build, you know, it'd be worth it, but we're not going strength build. If I had a bunch of vitality already, I don't. So, sorry, Biora, you're gonna go a little crazy, okay? That just sucks, like it's just a lose-lose. Don't like that jump at all. And I can't get back up. There we go. It's like if I could get to where there's like water, that would be a really quick way to get back. We'll turn this in and then wrap up. I should be getting close to having enough skins for that bounty for sooner. What'd you do? Just eat that? What was this? It's just a random corpse eater. Go wrong with some titanium. Ah, me. This way. I'm trying to find the fastest way to get back to this guy. Kind of weird that they don't have like a fast travel down here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really justify it. I mean, we've only been down here like 2 or 3 times maybe. I guess that doesn't really justify needing fast travel.
Chosen to wrangle unwilling lives and cram them inside. I can almost feel them churning within. I'm curious to see what will come of it. Here. This is no peaceful heart. I hope your friend is strong enough to tame it. It was a pleasure. Give back.
Fast travel. Not. Drop down, tell him not to use it. And then it'll keep him merchant.
What? That's a... Oh my. I have so... Reconsider? And then what? Live with this, waiting for the moment when the smallest thing... Why, in your opinion, should I back out?
It's not the kind of magic we're familiar with. We can't tell you what it will do. You've already cheated death once. You should be satisfied with what you have. You think that someone's going to save you every time you make a disastrous decision? Forget it, just take the heart. Sorry, but I don't want to give you the heart. It's too dangerous.
You might be right. You were the one dealing with the Stone Wardens, after all. If you have doubts, then I suppose I should trust you. I feel foolish for making you go through all of this because of me. Keep the Stone Warden's heart. Maybe you'll find a better use for it.
The heart that defies. So now that we've...
What do you need? Aye.
Now that we've done that... See if he'll go.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He does, and, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this. You've done right by me. This whole expedition is madness. But
there's always a method to the madness.
And I'll admit, I'm glad these... I might not think much of our Lord, but I tell Yvain he can...
Hell yeah. Gotta go tell him that everybody's good to go for the Grail cycle. Then after that, we'll wrap it all up. A little bit longer of an episode, it's okay. A little bit of story here. I think what, 2 main story quests? Yeah, 2 main quests. Yeah. Take. Ooh. Nap sounds good.
I should stay out of trouble.
All 3 will join you on your holy mission.
Now that is truly wonderful news. You've achieved what seemed impossible. I'm grateful that fate has guided you to my side. With Niante, Magat, and Ifra, we shall strive to restore hope to the people of Kurnocht. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Kurnocht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself.
What's going on? What's going on? Screen's going black.
Be the shield that watches over Kurnocht, as House Terion has done for generations.
We're getting the true shield. Oh. Got a couple fires here still.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Hell yeah. Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the wall between order and ruin.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility?
I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon, and may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
That was pretty cool. Wilderness power received. For the legacy of Palamedes. Set about fire wide. Runner. The shield activating King's Soul creates a blast of energy, healing damage around you. Finishers restore 400% more of the King's Soul. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected to regenerate a portion of King's Soul. King's Soul is fully charged automatically. Use it when you receive lethal damage. When using King's Souls, you deflect. Make projectiles. You create another blast of energy. When the King's Soul ends, enemies take the amount of damage you have dealt to them. When using King's Soul once again after it ends, using King's Soul, a weird shield collects 10% of the damage dealt to you. When King's Soul ends, you gain mana shield equal to accumulated damage for 30 seconds. Sounds good. It's weird that there's like no like discussion or anything here. Give me this sword. So let me see. This was... How many are there? Oh, look at that. It looks like there's one more. That looked like that was the crown. And this is the shield. Then this had to be his weapon. Okay. So there's 4. So that's weapon, shield. So then on this side you have the eye and the crown. So it looks like, yeah, there's 2 more things that we have to do for Arthur here.
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
Damn. Aren't you being a bit harsh?
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
You fucking tell him, Arthur.
All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots. It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work, turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Kuanart would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits.
I mean, he's got a point. Everybody's just kind of sitting around.
Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this. Yes, the situation is complex. But that is precisely the burden of a leader. Complexity does not excuse paralysis. And yet they sit in deadlock, doing nothing, while the world around them fractures. Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield. To judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me. We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament. I named his bloodline the Shield of Kuanart, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power. Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough
Ooh,
time.
are we ready for the third zone?
Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown.
Let's do it.
Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Alright. We go on a lot longer than I wanted. Did not expect this to be this long of a quest. Oh man. But let's okay. So we did get that done. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up. Next episode looks like we're going to a new region. So stay tuned. We'll have more Tainted Grail coming your way at a later time. And I'll see y'all then.